Good morning, friends. Today we will be seeing a question from Leetcode, that is problem of the day, that is n repeated element in size to an array. So the question states very simply that we will be given an integer nums with the following properties. Now the num has the length that is of 2n, and nums contain exactly n1 unique elements. Like if the n is 2, there will be 3 unique elements. If the n is 4, there will be 5 unique elements. Now there is exactly one element that is repeating n times. Like let's suppose in this question we can see 3 is being repeated 2 times and the size of the array is 4. The size of the array is 4 and 3 is being repeated 2 times. So the array length is n in 2 into n, that is 2 into 2. So n become 2 and 3 is repeating 2 times. Similarly in this 2 is being repeated 3 times and the size of the array is 6. So we need to find this element, or you can say this number that is repeated n times. I hope the question is clear to you all. Moving towards the explanation, the first or the basic approach that you can do, you can make a map and count the frequency of every element, or you can make a set and insert element, which element is repeated twice, you can return that element. But in all the scenarios you will be using a space complexity of on. We will be having a space complexity of on. Now let's just see if we can do this without using any extra space complexity. So the first we have this array. Now when this 3 has been repeated, now if we think 3 or any number, if it is repeated n times, so it will be more than the elements or equal to the number of elements that are present. Or the second example, that is this 5 3 2. Now in this, what we can do, we can check if the adjacent numbers are equal. If any adjacent number are equal or repeated, I can return that number which is equal. That can be my one way of doing the question, or the simplest approach. But here it states that the number is n times. So if the number is n times, the best possible way in which this can fail, that adjacent numbers, I can keep one number, then another number, then keep the same number, keep another number, keep the same number, then another, like this. I can do it like this. The best way or the best possible way to hide the number from this approach, that adjacent numbers are equal, I can do it this way. But if you are doing in this way, if you see, the maximum distance you can keep between two same numbers is of only one number. You can make any combination, anything, but if the number is present, if the number is n times in an array, you will always be getting a number either adjacent to or one after another. Let's suppose in this scenario, I keep two numbers, 1, 5, then 2, then 3, and then 2. Here it is also. If I put a gap of 3 over here, remove this 2, then this 2 will be there, then this is adjacent. There is no possible way if I arrange n elements with n different elements. This is same element, this is different element. I cannot arrange in any order. Either I need to make them adjacent, or I can only put one element between them. So what I need to, from this observation, what I can see, if I check standing at this position, these two numbers, if any other number is equal to this number or this number, then this is my number or this is my answer. Standing on this position, I can check this number with this number and this number. Standing on this position, I can check this number and this number. So I will easily be getting the repeated element. This is the simple approach that we can do. Is it clear? A simple approach, a basic observation. We do not need an extra space. We do not need a map set or anything else. We just need one loop. Okay, so saving your time, I have just pasted the code over here. Now what we can do, we just need to check to size -2 because obviously we do not need to travel to the last element. We'll be checking if the first element is equal to any of the element, then we will be returning a. And if in any scenario the number is not repeated, we will be just returning the last element. But in every case, if we will be returning from this only because we will be getting an answer definitely from this loop only. So we will be using this code. Let's just try to run this code and let's just submit it. Okay, we got a correct answer like this. So this was today's Leetcode question. That is n repeated element in a 2n array. If you have any doubt regarding the answer or any better logic, any approach, you can write it in the comment box. Thank you.